What I have learned from being an artist, the path towards mastery. Hi innately whole beings, I'm Viktor Sághy, intuitive coach and heart leader. And today we will talk about the path towards mastery / what does it mean, what are the benefits of being an artist, what I have learned from being an artist. I grew up as an artist from a very young age. I tried to express myself. I always wanted to create something. I think that one of the reason I became an artist is that there were always something I wanted to express, and in art I felt that I can express that. Also, I was always searching for answers. Coming from my deepest pain, I was always searching for ways to kind of discover myself, ways to understand what's inside, and somehow art itself was a window for me to look inside, to look inside and put it, whatever I feel, on a piece of paper. And somehow after that I felt more relieved. And also I felt, as later I discovered, that art is a way to connect with God within. I would say that anyone is an artist who is doing something with full heart, full soul, fully immersed in the process, in the flow, and fully dedicated to that process. Because an art is being one with the creation process. Art is not about the end result. Creating art, whatever it is, it's about being one with the process. It's about being one with the doing, with the being. So maybe you are an entrepreneur, maybe you are a businessman, maybe you are a leader, maybe you are a shopkeeper or a parent or a sport enthusiast. You see, you can do art. Maybe you are an artist, because artist is not connected to a profession. Art is not connected to a profession. Art is a mindset. Art is not even a mindset, a being set. Art is a way of being. So you can do anything if you fully immerse in it, if you so immersed in it that just the process exists, just the present moment exists, then you are an artist. Whatever you do. And you see, it's really close to meditation. Being an artist, creating art, is about being in flow, being in the present moment, being one with the creating process. And when you meditate, you don't meditate in order to get out something from the meditation. You don't meditate for the end product, because if you do it so, the meditation will lose its core essence. The core essence of meditation is to relax back into the being, relax back into the pure being. When you're not doing something, even you are the meditation, and it's like you don't want to get somewhere, you don't want to do anything, you just observe. And when artists create, we often describe the creation process and the end product as it didn't come from us. The end product and the creation process itself came from something else. We often describe that Muse or God spoke through us. There were a higher power speaking through us, and we were just letting the process happen. So that's when we are connected with the God within. And meditation is pretty much the same. And you can do anything with that kind of being. Is whatever you do, you are so immersed, so one with the process, that you just feeling God flowing through you, and you're not owning the end product, because you know that it's the product of you being one with God. So in a way, you own and you don't own it. And being an artist is never about getting something out of it, or getting admiration, or anything. It's not about the end product. It's always about the journey. So I started to understand this more deeply when I started to do coaching in a way I do now, and when I started to learn a lot of new skills. And when I realized that in some of the new skills I started, or any new skills I started, I had to realize at some point that I am a beginner, and I have to accept and embrace being a beginner. And first, when we start something, there is a point, the unconscious incompetence, when we don't know how much we don't know. And after that, there becomes the conscious incompetence, when we become aware how much we don't know. And that can be a really frustrating place if you not accept to be a beginner. So you see, being a beginner is an artist's way. An artist stays a beginner all the time. Morihei Ueshiba, even in a very old age, he lived 93 or 98 years long, I'm not quite sure. And he was practicing even when he was considered the greatest masters ever. He never stopped learning. He woke up at the middle of the night and grabbed one of his students and went to the tatami and started to practice, because he was dreaming about the technique and he had to try it out right away. So you see, being an artist is being a master at the same time. Being an artist is being a beginner at the same time. You are an artist when you're 100% committed to your craft. And you are a master and a beginner at the same time when you committed to do 100% your craft. Being an artist is a never-ending process. It's a process where you never arrive and never start. The only place when you start is when you fully dedicate yourself. But even that is much more a choice every single moment than a choice in time. When you on the mastery of something, you will get, or you will meet with roadblocks, circumstances, frustrations, bad feedbacks, anything. And if your goal is the outcome, if your goal, if the reason you're doing it is an outcome, then you easily can find yourself disheartened. But if your goal is the process, because the process itself means something to you, then you are an artist, and then you will keep going no matter what. What I've learned along my journey from being an artist is that I did the stuff. I drew, I woke up, I painted, I sculpted, I was playing the bass because I enjoyed the process. It never was about getting something out of it. And because of that, it was that kind of, after 30 so years, I became great at it. And whatever you start, if you start something fresh, consider this. There is an anecdote. Picasso was once sitting out at a coffee shop, and the woman saw him drawing a doodle in 5 minutes. And she asked Picasso, like, I would like to buy that. How much do you charge for it? And Picasso said a huge number. And this woman said, whoa, I just saw you. It took you 5 minutes and you're charging this much. No, my lady, it took me 50, 60 years. 65 years. So the point is that it took me all of my life. So whatever you do, everything who you are, everything you've done so far is your preparation, is how long you are in the process. So being an artist is kind of you stepping out of time, and all left is just the dedication and the enjoyment of the process. So this kind of being is much closer to who we really are. With this mindset, you can keep up. With this mindset, you can go for what you want. Doesn't matter what life throws at you. So this is what the artist mindset matters to me. And what I've learned from it is that it's a timeless dedication which will help you to master anything you are about to master. Be an artist, love the process, and express yourself, share your unique self with the world. Be an artist. This is my message for you today. If you like this video, hit the like button below, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe. Connect to the Innately Whole Nation through social media. And today's question, which is that field where you are an artist? I would love to hear from you, and remember, you are innately whole. Bye.